red.
Team 2 versus Team 7. We welcome you for those that are watching. This is game number 5. This game was scheduled to start in 15 minutes. They referees and the players, they wanted to go ahead and get it started. I had to ask them to halt for a few minutes so we could reset everything. All right. Braxton, this is, again, Team 2 versus Team 7. Now, these are two teams, Braxton, that we've seen play already tonight.
Yeah, they are, and they've both of them put on.
We've seen Team 2 and Team 7 play earlier, so we'll see what they can do. Obviously, some talented bunch of players here. Team 7, I believe, is red. They're both red. Holy cow. All right.
No, that's correct.
So
Team 2 is in white, and Team 7 is in the red.
Okay. And there you see a big slam there by number 32, Micah Coxman. That was a name we mentioned earlier, big time in the game, that played well. This is both teams that are playing now as they work their way on the rebound. That's Devon Brown. Devon inside, looks to the right. Braxton, I'll tell you what, man, the away squad has lit up the scoreboard, already a 6-0 score.
Yeah, I mean, we just got started, and they're already, foot on the gas here.
Oh, a nice opportunity to put the ball in. Camden Tyler able to finish. Team Red ready to respond. Fancy footwork up the lane, number 30, yet again for Team 7. That again was Devon Brown. I'll tell you what, Braxton, just a really good bunch of players here. We've seen everybody at least one time across the board. And now we'll settle in for the final 3 games and watch these players go again.
Excellent block there.
Nice slam.
Carlson.
What a job there, boy, for Team 2. And again, as you mentioned, Max Carlson. He got some big air in the game earlier in game 3 of the afternoon.
Yeah, he did. Corinth Holder Pirate himself.
That's game 2. My apologies, game 2. We've done a lot of games. This is game 5 of the night. (10-4), 6-point lead. As again, we're watching Team Red again. Max Carlson. Now we're seeing 30 for the opportunity of Devon Brown. Oh boy, great coverage, Braxton. All around for Team 2 was number 12 of Rodney Poston. He kept Brown from making any effort to go to the basket.
Yeah, great defense there, forcing a 5-second violation.
Probably the best videographer we've got here now because she's standing up. She's on the camera. These other camera guys were sitting down the whole time. She knows what she's doing up here.
Yeah, that's right.
10-7. Yeah, the ball will go into that there. It'll increase the lead down to 5. This is game number 5 in the 6 o'clock time frame. And listen, I get it. It's hot. The players, the refs, the coaches, they're wanting to get this games done quickly. They're ahead of schedule, Braxton. I got to give them props. These games have been very exciting. The WJG Sports Classic. And we're glad that you're joining us. We're back reset on all of our broadcast platforms. And by the way, I want to let everyone know, if you miss the games, whether on watching on YouTube at WJG Sports or listening on the Community Radio Network, Braxton Coaching, that's what we love about live radio because it's in real time. We also have the way where you can go back with the technology to go back and check out the archives on replay. Right.
It's a great tool to have.
On all podcast and radio platform outlets, including Spreaker, Spotify, CastBox, TuneIn, Google Cast, Deezer. I've lost count how many we have. We have a lot. Timeout. We're midway through the first period of the game, 12-8. On Braxton, it's a 4-point game. We thought the last game we just saw was the barn burner of the night or the afternoon. This one's pretty close together. Xavier Launch putting a little tip there. And just could not finish. Team 2 is in white, Team 7 in red. And what's kind of confusing is the last time they played, Team 2 was in red.
Right. They both of these teams played in red last time they played.
They did. Both of them were in red and white, red and white. Shot 3 off the rim, no good. Rebound scooped up by Jarvis Williams. He got it back. Oh boy, it bounced off the foot. It bounced off deflection of the foot of number 25 in red of Dylan Favors, Dylan Favors, and this gives the ball back to Favors. Favors got behind the side of the backboard, couldn't finish. And the man is there, Jarvis Williams with a slam. Penny for your thoughts, Chief, and there's a timeout on the court.
Woo. That was punctuated.
Amazing.
If you can plan barbecues and weddings, you can plan to protect yourself from a natural disaster. Sign up for local alerts, prepare an emergency kit, and make a family communications plan. Get started at ready.gov/plan.
Brought to you by FEMA and the Ad Council.
There was a timeout called. 13-12. Right now the scores, it's 3:45 remaining here in the first period of the game, and this is game 5. Team 2 versus Team 7. And against it, this was supposed to tip off at 6 o'clock. They're ahead of schedule.
They're way ahead of schedule.
Ball rolls to midcourt. Now the clock begins to run again. I love that driving effort by number 8 a moment ago, trying to power to the basket. That was TeCarlo Parker. And TeCarlo Parker now scoops her up back up again. They got it right back again. Only down by 1. Inside the lane, Carell Evans. Evans will look and find Parker. Parker almost turns it over. Micah Smith couldn't get the hand in there in time. They will turn it over.
Oh, what a block.
Give it to Team White. Team White falls. Ball taken away. Number 8 driving to Carla Parker. Ball won't go. Ball on the rebound. Scooped up Micah Smith, and he'll finish this time. Couldn't get it done. And now Parker got the rebound back, though, for Team Red. Going inside, Micah Smith. He can't finish. That's 3-4 times, Braxton. They've been access denied.
I mean, goodness gracious. We got a block party out here.
A block party indeed. It's now Xavier Lange with some fancy footwork inside the perimeter. Looking now on 25, Dylan Favors. We got a whistle. 14-12. It's a 2-point game. Two minutes left to go here in the first period of play. Game number 5. Inside, Xavier Lange. Looked inside, going for a 3. Short. Team Red for the scoop. Got that rebound back. This is going to go back to Devon Brown on the high side. He'll settle back in and look for Micah Smith. Micah Smith couldn't deliver. Carell Evans on coverage. There goes a shot. Boy, a big 3.
Bank is open here.
That was number 4. That was Josiah Banks. Josiah Banks with a big 3. And it's opened the lead now to 16-12. Team White.
Oh, my goodness.
Man, I know he's feeling it. Number 1 with a big slam in here at the Classic. Here at Game 5, that was Jarvis Williams, the CBA graduate of 2025, Braxton. And what a slam he just made. It's a 6-point lead now for Team White.
A lot of people don't notice what just happened, but Xavier Lange with an absolutely amazing box out on a defender that was bigger than him, getting his team able to go in transition.
Close it in on 1 minute left to go. Were you finished with your comment?
So, yeah, no, I was finished. Yeah, just an amazing box out from Xavier Lange, man.
Under a minute to go. 2014. Xavier Lange, again, we know from CRN's coverage of the Clayton Comets basketball on the Community Radio Network during the winter. 2014, a 6-point lead. Oh, scoop, steal, take away, number 30. Can he? He couldn't slam it off the boards in time. What an opportunity there by number 30, Devon Brown. And Braxton was short. And they'll try to go back to Team White. No one home. Scooped away to Team Red. Open man this time, Brown. Brown will not even try to slam it in this time. He'll just put a little layup in there, Braxton, and get those points. They're up by 4.
5 seconds to go.
Opportunity to put the ball in the net. No one home. That's the end. Period 1. Ooh. Period 1, game 5. WJG Sports Classic. It's a 4-point lead. We got to the second period in just a moment. We'll pause for 10 seconds of network identification on CRN, the Community Radio Network.
Community Radio Network, WCRN 87.9 FM, Clayton, Garner, Raleigh, North Carolina, USA. We are CRN.
This copyrighted telecast may not be reproduced, retransmitted, or used in any form without the authorized written consent. We hope you enjoyed today's broadcast.
Friday night family fun starts here.
Your green flag on America's favorite bull ring.
Wake County Speedway is Raleigh's home for exciting NASCAR short track racing.
Trouble up in turn number 3.
The cars, the crowds, the throaty rumble of engines. All eyes on the green flag. Get the full schedule of races at WCSpeedway.com.
Coming to the checkered flag.
Wake County Speedway, just 10 minutes south of downtown Raleigh off US 401.
Check the back seat. Check the back seat.
Gets in your head, right? Good, because every year dozens of children are forgotten in the back seat. Cars get hot fast and can be deadly, so get it in your head. A message from NHTSA and the Ad Council.
2016, we're back now, second period. Camden Tyler on that rebound. It's a shot now on the attempt by number 12. He put it in the basket. Braxton, open shot there for Rodney Poston, team 2. Now for the big lead, 23-16 as we start the second period. Oh, the flip. Wow, what a block. Exactly right. And, I thought they lost the ball. They saved it, keeps it in play. Shot, 3. Oh, my goodness. Almost at half court, Braxton.
Yeah, Carlson, if you give him room, he's going to bury those.
Max Carlson bombs a big 3. Almost from midcourt. And there is a timeout here on the court as well.
Probar el violín porque lo amas. Y si tanto, ámelo lo suficiente como para asegurarse de que tiene el cinturón abrochado en el asiento trasero. Averigüe más en nhtsa.gov/protegidos. Presentado por National Highway Traffic Safety Administration y el Ad Council.
I'll tell you what, Braxton, when you got players like Max Carlson or Xavier Lange, Rodney Poston, and Jarvis Williams on team 2, they're really stepping up. They are making some big plays, big blocks, playing great offense and defense here in game 5.
Yeah, that's one of the better teams here. I mean, they've got some real studs on their end.
26-18. Thanks for those that are watching on WJG Sports on YouTube. Braxton Kutchin, I'm Wesley Outland. Archives for all games will be up a sign to the right, and that's an air ball. Jarvis Williams that time coming up short. Shot. This time on a 3 on the far left wing, no good. Rebound, scoops up number 5, puts it in the net there for team 7. And that'll go in the basket for team 7. That's number 5 of Xavion Strong. Braxton with another big basket. And by the way, they're closing in again. These mistakes by Team White are allowing Team Red to go for easy layups and rack up the points.
Right. And that's one thing you can't do. You can't give up easy buckets. If a team beats you because they're making tough shots, sometimes you just got to live with it. But giving up easy buckets and turning the ball over like that is just not a good way to get things done.
And we just saw an attempt for a big three by number 22 of Camden Tyler, and he came up short that time. And they'll give it right back to Team 2 again. Oh, boy. Now that one falls in. Team 2, Team 7, 28-20 now. Up turnover. There goes Carlson. Max Carlson clear a path. Open man. Oh, he lost the ball. Great coverage, by the way, for Team 7, Braxton, of number 22. The name we mentioned earlier, Camden Tyler. Great defense. The young man there, number 22. Now we'll see Team Red. Xavion Strong settling around the side. He tried to get away to 32 of Micah Cox. That time no good. And oh boy, about got a trip going out of bounds there. Our videographer doing a great job. If you look at the daylight, there's the walkway. And I think sometimes these players are just going to bonsai like going through a tunnel.
Right.
Going into that walkway area. Shot.
Carlson.
Carlson again. This time he's short. Rebound scooped up by Devon Brown, number 30. 10-point game, by the way. 30-20. And a shot for three. Got it. Devon Brown, coast to coast. Got the rebound back. Braxton went all the way to the other side of the court. Puts in a big three for the visiting team. Team Red. Team wide up by 7, in and out of the shot for three. That was an attempt by number 22 for Team 2. Andre Williams. And I'll tell you, some big opportunities stepping up here, only down by 7. Could we see history repeat itself? Oh, boy, what a stop by Brown. He did not goaltend. He put his hand up in time and kept the ball from going to the net, Braxton Kutchin.
I thought that was close, but good block. It was clean. Really close. But
clean, no goaltending. To the left. No interference. Inside, they drive. Big shot. Air ball. No good. 32-23. We're about to come up on 6 minutes left to go here in Game 5. And now was what was officially the 6 o'clock game. It should have started at 6 o'clock. We're already about 15 minutes in gameplay now. 5 minutes left to go in the first half of this game. Second period. Oh, my, Cam. Well, what a slam, Braxton Kutchin. That's number 22. And, man, what a big drop there. That was Camden Tyler. No, I'm correction. I'm not sure who that was. Their numbers are not on the roster. It might have been Andre Williams unofficially.
Might be, but my goodness, he's played so well so far.
He has. Working now. Brown, save. Oh, yeah, here you go.
I thought that one was the goaltending. I thought that had already hit the backboard before.
Devon Brown not able to finish, and then Max Carlson was able to put it in. They're back here at midway now. We're halfway. The subs are coming in.
To buy your home, you became a house hunting ace. Learned about loans, scoured neighborhoods, and asked the right questions. If you manage that, you can get your retirement plan on track. Visiting aceyourretirement.org can help. Brought to you by AARP and the Ad Council.
Timeout done after subs come in. I love the fact, Braxton, that they try to keep them fresh. Bring in 5, play for half the distance, take that timeout, bring in the next 5. Letting everybody be able to play here in the WJG Sports Classic. No bench warmers in this tournament, in this classic, in this game. And I want to say it's a tournament. I'm so used to saying tournament because you're used to seeing games of this caliber be that way. Boy, look at that. Nice drive. Oh, boy. Wow, that was number 4 all the way, driving to the basket. That was, of course, Josiah Banks. And Josiah Banks with a big score, trying to put it back out of the cellar. Braxton 38-25. 4 minutes left to go here in the first half. Team White rushing. Oh, my! Unofficially, I think that's again Andre Williams with a big slam, Braxton.
My goodness.
This guy's been electric.
He has. He's been shot blocking down low.
Xavier Lange, the assist, ball falls. That was Jarvis Williams. No, correction. That was Bobby Tan. Bobby Tan with the assist to Xavier Longe. And by the way, we love #hockey. Braxton, what about that game we did with Fayetteville with the Stingers basketball? And we got home and we saw another 6 periods of hockey.
Oh my goodness.
Was that one not to forget?
That was one to forget because the Canes lost that one, but golly, man.
You remember what I said to you, though?
I do remember.
Whoever won that game after
was
4
winning.
overtimes was going to win the Stanley Cup Finals.
Oh.
And sure enough, they got shut out by the Florida Panthers.
And the sad part for the Canes was they were close in every single game.
They weren't. I just think they ran out of gas down the stretch, and it was just all she wrote down there at the end. So.
I mean, there was a game that probably should have gone into overtime where you had Kachuk hit a goal with 5 seconds left, and at that point in hockey, there's really nothing you can do with 5 seconds.
There's always next year, and I will tell you that I think Coach Rod Brindamore is the right man for coaching.
Oh, I do believe, and I think I think the boys up in the office have made some really good additions this offseason. And I think the Canes are going to be a team to watch out for.
I just have one thing that they need to change their broadcast crew. That's all I have to say. I like Trip Tracy, but I don't care for the other people. 44-29. You can't put a TV broadcast on radio and think that people can follow along what's going on, and they've done that since they lost John Forsland. 44-29. Under 2 minutes left to go here. You can do TV for radio,
right?
But you can't do television for radio. You can't do radio. You can do radio for television. You can't do TV for radio. That's what I'm
right.
meaning to say.
I gotcha.
90 seconds to play. Boy, it's getting loud inside here at Country Day, Wayne Country Day, as Bobby Tan makes another big play. 48-29. 80 seconds remaining here in the first half. What are you laughing about?
Josiah Banks, man. He was just going down the court after that high energy play, and he was kind of dancing down the court, and he was just laughing, having a good.
We got a whistle here. 5-second violation. They're going to turn the ball back over to Team White. 5-second violation. You turn the ball back over, Braxton, and here you go, 48-29. We're sweating up here. It's hot.
Oh my goodness.
It's hot. And another big finish there.
I'm losing weight though up here.
Yes, we are losing pounds. 40 seconds left to go. Xavier Longe trying to finish. He couldn't clear the net. Team White, and no, they turned it over. Intended for Anthony Jackson under the paint. And unfortunately, not going to finish here. Josiah Banks, final 20 seconds under the rim, looking to Bobby Tan. Bobby Tan stepped up in a big way, Braxton, especially in the second period of this game.
Definitely. And all of a sudden, what seemed like a close game is now just 52-31 here.
It just ran away, man. They lit them up. Team White is already just scraping up points like crazy. And that is the end of the first half. Wow. Fun times. Fun times, Braxton, as we'll take a commercial break here in just a few moments, man. You summed it up best. If you want to bring us here on camera, you summed it up best. It's a 19-point lead. I think it is. It's a 19-point lead. It's a 19-point lead. It's for those that are watching on the WJG Sports Facebook page. We are at halftime, and Braxton, it was a very close game, and then all
Until
of a sudden, Team White just lit up the scoreboard.
I mean, they've got playmakers. I mean, at every position, you've got, Xavier Longe. I mean, he's been doing a great job. You've got Jamar Kaiser. I mean, you've got Max Carlson, who's been knocking down things. Josiah Banks, who's been knocking down some tough shots and, been also making plays on the defensive end as well. I mean, everybody from every single position is contributing right now.
And as you can tell, we don't have makeup on, but it's hot. It's hot up here up top side. But I will say this. I love our perch. I love maybe an air conditioner would be up here would be nice.
Fan, maybe.
Okay. A fan. But I love our perks from up top side. It's a great broadcast position to call basketball, no doubt.
Without a doubt. I mean, it's great being able to kind of see over people, not have players try and run into our setup here, which is really nice. But, I love being up here kind of from the crow's nest.
We'll take a break. 52-31 at the end of the half in Game 5 of the WJG Sports Classic on the Community Radio Network.
And here's Heather with the weather.
Well, it's beautiful out there, sunny and 75, almost a little chilly in the shade. Now, let's get a read on the inside of your car. It is hot. You've only been parked a short time and it's already 99 degrees in there. Let's not leave children in the back seat while running errands. It only takes a few minutes for their body temperatures to rise, and that could be fatal.
Cars get hot fast and can be deadly. Never leave a child in a car. A message from NHTSA and the Ad Council.
Baby is giggling in the back seat. They're probably happy. If a baby is crying in the back seat, they're probably hungry. But if a baby is sleeping in the back seat, will you remember they're even there? When you're distracted, stressed, or not usually the one who drives them, the chances of forgetting them in the back seat are much higher. It can happen to anyone. Parked cars get hot fast and can be deadly. So get in the habit of checking the back seat when you leave. A message from NHTSA and the Ad Council.
Check the back seat. Check the back seat.
Gets in your head, right? Good, because every year dozens of children are forgotten in the back seat. Cars get hot fast and can be deadly. So get it in your head. A message from NHTSA and the Ad Council.
De probar el violín porque lo amas. Y si tanto lo amas, ámelo lo suficiente como para asegurarse de que tiene el cinturón abrochado en el asiento trasero. Averigüe más en nhtsa.gov/protegidos. Presentado por National Highway Traffic Safety Administration y el Ad Council.
Dad, how do airplanes fly? What's in this box? Is this tree good for climbing? How are babies made? What does this thing do?
Kids are curious about everything, including guns. Talking to them about gun safety in your home is a good first step, but you can do more. Always keep your guns locked, unloaded, and stored separately from ammunition. Safe gun storage saves lives. Learn how to make your home safer at endfamilyfire.org. That's endfamilyfire.org. Brought to you by End Family Fire, Brady, and the Ad Council.
This message is for Karina, our mom who finished her high school diploma at age 28. Hi, Mom. It's Emmettith and Nicholas. Congratulations on getting your diploma. You worked so hard and have taught us so much. We love you.
When you graduate, they graduate. Finish your high school diploma for you and for them. Visit finishyourdiploma.org to find free and supportive adult education centers near you. Brought to you by the Dollar General Literacy Foundation and the Ad Council.
Familia Mendoza empezar el día oyendo esto es algo habitual. Por suerte, ir al bosque y terminar el día escuchando esto otro es posible. Ese respiro que tu familia necesita está a menos de 90 minutos. El bosque, más cerca de lo que crees. Entra en descubreelbosque.org y descubre el bosque más cercano. Un mensaje del Servicio Forestal de los Estados Unidos y el Ad Council.
Uh-oh, Brad's buzzed. Oh, yeah? Yeah, he's starting with the woots. And now a speech.
I just want to say that friendship is about heart and brain. Who's with me?
Good thing is, he knows when he's buzzed.
And my brain is saying, when it's time to go home, somebody call me a ride.
Love that guy.
Me too.
Know your buzzed warning signs? Call for a ride when it's time to go home. Buzz driving is drunk driving. A message from NHTSA and the Ad Council.
Well, we welcome you back to the Classic, and Braxton, we're ready to go now for the start of what will be the third period, 52-33, and just an absolutely explosive job by Team White. They lit it up. They're now leading by 20.
Yeah, they just kind of turned it on, and once they turned it on, there was nothing that this Team Red could do about it.
I need you to take over for a second. We're about to lose the Mi-Fi box.
Take inside. No good. Rebound, Team White. They've got it up the floor now. And that pocket's picked. Well, number 32, Micah Cox. He'll get in. One dribble, pull-up jumper. Got it. That's Devon Brown. Tough shot there from Devon Brown. Spin inside, kick out. Over to the top to Carlson. Max Carlson for three. He got it. Really good shooter from the top of the key is Max Carlson. He's not going to miss many of those. And wow, what a response. That's Devon Brown again. And he had a good game the first time that his team played, that Team 7 played earlier today. Rebound. And that's put in. Team White again. Team 2. Oh, reverse layup from Micah Cox. Carlson from the corner again. Max Carlson. A shooter indeed. Layup good for Brown. It's good. And a slam. Big two-hand slam. Mondre Williams. And a block at the other end. And here they go up for Carlson. He's going to shoot it again. Off front iron. Rebound. Back out. That's good for number 14. Jamont Kaiser from the right corner. And rejected.
All right, buddy, we're back. And we had to reset our
Carlson,
Wi-Fi. Make sure we had to don't lose the power of the internet here.
Right.
So grab a backup charger immediately. I tried to tell Kai we're going to run down the Wi-Fi box. I was like, you're using too many things at one time. We're making it work, though, man. We're glad you're joining us. Whether you're watching on WJG Sports with a slam by Bobby Tan. I think he's been the highlighter of this game so far, Braxton.
I think he has. That in between Max Carlson's shoes, those things have been the highlighters.
What a job, Bobby Tan again. And Max Carlson going back and forth on the same squad.
Good defense from Carlson.
Nice turnover, though. Great coverage there. And that's Team 7 getting the ball back on the scoop up. That was all started by number 10. That was nice transition with Carell Evans and Micah Smith. And now scoop up, got the rebound. Braxton back. Here comes now Brown. Brown on the windup on a three, and it's on the cylinder. He got his rebound back, though. He's going to slam it in. Are you serious? Oh, my goodness. Oh, my. Are you serious? He went for a three. It went off the rebound. He got his rebound back after it bounced off the backboard. And then he jumped through the air, Braxton, and put the ball in the net. Your jaw is still dropped about 2 feet on the floor.
Oh, my goodness. We don't really have posters anymore like we do, but golly, man.
This is, by the way, I wish we had instant replay because that.
Goodness gracious.
Good job, our videographer. She was dead on it. Put that, Braxton, in your highlight reel from the 4th annual WJG Sports Classic. Play of the game right there by Devon Brown, hands down, maybe.
My goodness.
70-48. And they are just continuing to rack on the points. Team White might be ahead, Braxton, but Team Red, Team 7, if you will, Devon Brown just probably did the play of this whole WJG Classic so far.
Wow. My goodness.
That makes me want to just go back and loop it.
Yeah, can we do that?
70-48.
My goodness.
Team White down by a big margin, by the way. 22 points to be exact.
I mean, you could see the intent. I mean, when he was taking it inside, you knew what he was about to do. Didn't know if he could do it or not, but goodness gracious.
Coming up, penultimate game of the night. It's scheduled for 6 o'clock. Scheduled for 7 o'clock. It'll probably be before 7 o'clock. That's Team 3 versus Team 6.
Launch.
Game 6 final game. Team 4 versus Team 5 to wrap it up.
Xavier Lange with the 3 there.
Yeah, Xavier Lange ready to represent C-Town for the Comets. And one of our CRN colleagues, Derek Lange, his father. I know he's watching and listening. Oh, Micah Smith with a big scoop up, man. It was like Racing Brand. And there you see him for it. And he said, is there traveling? No, there's not traveling called. And then you got Micah Smith. As long as his hands were, Braxton, what amazing play right there.
I mean,
2 Team 7 players in a row making big plays. Devon Brown and now Micah Smith.
These guys continue to impress. Each possession, it keeps getting better.
Going inside, shot down by 25. Shot for 3. Team Red is. There goes 22. This is Camden Tyler on the rebound. Gonna go back around to 21. He just gradually glazed through the air.
Puts finger
the
roll.
ball in. Micah Smith. Oh, bye-bye. 2.5 remaining here. Wow. Braxton has just look at it. Oh, wow. Holy hell. Oh, my goodness. They've got to restore order here. Kai Jones is trying to restore order here at the Classic. Braxton, my colleague took his headset off.
Oh, my goodness.
Carell Evans, by the way, shot for 3 short.
Golly.
This place just come unglued. 2 minutes left to go in the third period. And somebody said, get that junk out of here.
Goodness gracious.
By the way, our videographer, she has been dead on it. Like, phenomenal. Props to her.
Gosh. Did you watch what I just watched?
I was trying to call it at the same time. You took your headset off in disbelief.
I took the goal down when he did it. Goodness gracious.
I love this game.
Oh, my goodness.
Oh, my God. Oh, a block. Are you serious? Oh, wow. Andre Williams with a block. He said, get this mess out of here. And now a takeaway. A scoop up by Anthony Jackson. Going to launch instead. Looks under, trying to find Carlson, trying to find Williams. Under a minute to go in the third period. We have been highly entertained in game number 5 here at the Classic. Whew. It's getting hot in here, and it's because of the basketball that's going on. 77-54. And a whistle. And he was going to try to slam one again. So they're going to try to reset this inbound pass with about 24 seconds left to go here at Goldsboro. Wayne Country Day. The Chargers have come alive, and a stampede has happened because of Team 2 and Team 7. And a hell of a game they're putting on. We thought Game 4 was wild. Don't worry about the scoreboard. 5 seconds. Third.
Oh, we're still treated to another quarter of this.
Another quarter. That's right. That is the third period. So, 77 plus 18 is?
77 plus 18 is 96.
96 points. That's what they need for Team White to win. We are back for the finish next.
Hi, I'm Smokey Bear, and I made an assistant to help you out because only you can prevent wildfires.
Hey, Assistant Smokey Bear, call me Papa Bear because I'm grilling up dinner. You get it?
Yes, good job.
So what should I do with all these coals?
Don't just toss them out. Put them in a metal container because those embers can start a wildfire.
I understand. The stakes are high.
Ha, 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 ha.
Learn more at SmokeyBear.com.
Brought to you by the U.S. Forest Service, your state forester, and the Ad Council.
Are you not entertained?
I'm very entertained. Can we get another quarter?
96 is what the match point is. 77 plus 18 points, or they play 10 minutes here in game 5. Jamon Kaiser turns it over. Going back to Big Red, 32. He couldn't put his rebound back. And the big man can't finish. And they'll cause another turnover, rebound. They'll fight for it again under the net. And this time, Evans and Cox trying to get it started here. We're ready to go for the home stretch here in game number 5. Good coverage by DeCarlo Parker. Carlson will scoop it up for Team White. 77 for Team White. Team Red, 58. They got to wake up in a big hurry, Braxton. They need 96 for Team White to win here. And that is, by the way, Team 2. But Team Red players in Team 7 have done a phenomenal job, though, in this game, Braxton, also.
Yes, they have.
Big plays. Up. Oh, wow. He just touched it, deflected it. So get that nonsense out of here. And Team White will inbound it again. Here we go now, back to Carlson. Team White, midcourt, Carlson. Drives, 3. Right side of the cylinder, no good, and the rebound. 96 to win. They've not scored a point yet for Team White. Team Red will respond. They'll put one in the net. Micah Cox again for 2, Braxton.
Tough step back jumper right there. No good, but goodness gracious, a good move.
A takeaway. And 22 will finish. Team 2 adding on the points. As that was, of course, another basket in. Shot, well, Carlson short on that time. Max Carlson, see if we can set her up again for Team White. Instead, someone else blocks up the perimeter, and there goes roly-poly over the net. 79-66. 96, the match point for the win. And the ball goes into the crowd at that if you will, daylight entrance here to Wayne Country Day Arena, the home of the Chargers. We're in Goldsboro. Wesley Outland, Braxton Kutchin. Phenomenal job by our videographer. There's another big 3 by Andre Williams again. Back inside. Ball falls. No
Tough
good.
finish.
Yeah, there you go. 81-69. By the way, we're closing in. 6.5 remaining. 81-69, 6.5 left. Boy, this has been some great basketball, Braxton.
Yes,
and
it has.
it's amazing how fast it's flew by. We've been here all morning. We're now approaching almost 7 o'clock. Half past the hour of 6 Eastern. Oh, turned her over. Jarvis Williams will. Under 6 minutes remaining in regulation. 96 for Team White to get the match point. Oh, my goodness.
Golly, what did that rim ever do to him?
And we both said that in stereo.
I mean, my goodness.
Micah Cox. Shot for a 3. That time short. Carlson under the net. He had to play peekaboo with the ball there for a second. I thought he was going to get bonsai'd by one of the players. 81-71. Still nowhere near the match point of 96. Team Red trying to get out of the cellar. Climbing back. Air ball on a 3. No good. Got it back to Micah Cox on the rebound. Cox settles in. Back under the 10. No good. Got his rebound back. Goes back to Cox. Micah Cox on a 3. No good. Carlson, nice roundabout. Holds off 2 defenders. Settles in for 3. That time no good. Got his rebound back. Going under the net. And a nice slam there for Jay there by number 22.
Oh,
wow.
My goodness.
Well, I thought we about had an injury there. This has been an absolutely explosive game and a little slow getting up for one of our players. I think he might have possibly injured his ankle. They're going to check him out. You know, Braxton, it was bound to happen.
Bound to.
As much as these players have been going at it the way they have on court. We've got an injury timeout. One of the players, Xavier Lodge. What's up, brother? Doing a great job. Xavier is up in the skybox. He had to say, Wesley Braxton, what's up, buddy? Hi, Dad. Derek Lodge. Daddy Derek, I know he's got to be watching or listening. I know he had to work today. I gave him an invite. You saw where I said, hey, come up and join us, you know.
Working man.
We're all working, but, man, it's fun to work when you're in the broadcast business, doing what you love.
Without a doubt.
Well, I cannot wait for the 75th NCCA East-West North Carolina All-Star Games next Monday through Wednesday, July 17th, 18th, and 19th. We're going to have football. We're going to have soccer. We're going to have basketball in the Piedmont Triad of Greensboro. And we've got an all-star crew ready to bring it to you. We'll have details on that when we wrap this one up here tonight from Goldsboro on the WJG Sports Classic. Open man. There you go. Oh, he couldn't finish. Oh, no. Access denied. Cue the Price's Whitehorn.
Oh, my goodness.
That was just a heartbreak for number 25 of Dylan Favors. And 4 minutes left to go. 83-73. Braxton, I don't think we're going to see these players reach match point.
And that's okay because this has been an exciting game.
This has been a great game.
Xavier.
Oh, Xavier Lodge for 3. A Comet. Xavier Lodge, Justice Mitchell. Just some of the Comets of Clayton being represented here in the Classic. What a big shot for 3 there for him. 86-73. Shot for 3 this time again by Dylan Favors. Going home. And the rebound. Coming up next, penultimate game of the Classic. The 6 o'clock game is ongoing now. Coming up next, game 6 is the 7 o'clock game.
Another one for Xavier.
Team 3 versus Team 6. And you said Xavier Lodge with another big 3.
Another
Braxton.
big 3 for him.
We talked about this. We've seen it all year when we covered basketball in the winter and the spring.
Right. I mean,
you
the second he
open the
sees
door
one.
for Xavier, when he gets on fire, he'll go for it.
He will. Once he sees one go in, you just better hope and pray he doesn't see another one.
If he finds that nice sweet spot, if you will, on the court to throw one up and get those 3s in, he'll go for Windex all the time. Right now, ball falls, and Xavier Lodge says, I'll let you take that foul, Micah Smith. And I don't think, will Braxton have it change? We're 5 points away to the win line. They might get match point.
They might, especially if
Xavier
Xavier.
Lodge. Oh!
I was going to say, especially if he keeps doing that right there.
That would have been 9 unanswered points by Lodge, and then there's a big slam by Micah Smith. Micah Smith with a big slam in the red. Basket falls, 3 to the win for match point. 93-79. They got enough time. Game 5 has not disappointed. Shot for 3 there by Dylan Favors. Xavier Lodge open. Big 3 to the left wing, and he got it! That's 9 points! That's it! It's over! 96-82. Comets player Xavier Lodge with the kill shot there, and they win the game. Huh? Braxton, what do you think? We got 1 minute till we reset to go again, brother.
Oh my goodness. I mean, I think I've said that 100 times probably just during this game alone, but that was cause for it because these guys have just put on an absolute show for us this afternoon.
This was fun. Game number 5 did not disappoint. 96-82 your final. Team 2 getting the win over Team 7. Coming up, Game 6. The 7 p.m. game before 7 o'clock. That's Team 3 versus Team 6. It's on deck for those listening on radio. We go to commercial break to thank our sponsors. If you're watching on WJG Sports, we'll go offline to reset for the next game. Game 6 of 7 rolls on in the 4th annual WJG Sports Classic. For Braxton Kutch, I'm Wesley Outland. We're back in a moment from Goldsboro.
This copyrighted telecast may not be reproduced, retransmitted, or used in any form without the authorized written consent. We hope you enjoyed today's broadcast.
You've been listening to an exclusive presentation of the Community Radio Network, WCRN 87.9 FM, Clayton, Garner, Raleigh, North Carolina, USA. We are CRN.